Hello and welcome to Goldcrest Valley FS19. What an awesome map, just been released in the farming simulator modhub. I'm UK Gamer 808 and I'll be taking you on this first look map tour, well, mod review, map tour, map review, whatever you want to call it, and we show you all the places of interest. Now this one has got the train, you can see coming up on the top of the hill. If you haven't seen Goldcrest Valley before, then it is a awesome map. Came out for FS19 and at the time we didn't have many maps, so I think we did start off with this one. I can't bloody remember, to be honest. Right, so let's go in and I'll show you the map first of all. So that's the main map area and you see it's quite a large map. Now we zoom in and we start off at the main farm, which is more or less in the middle, and we have got the barn sell point just there, and then we got a few more different sell points going around, and then we railroad silo east, which goes around to the railway silo east there. We got two railway silo east. So now the train track, you can see that black line going all the way around, so that covers that side of the map, and this one covers this side of the map, which is pretty cool. This is one of the first maps we able to load and unload on the train. Now we got biogas and up there, and looking at the cost of the biogas, and it is 280,908, but you do get all that surrounding area. Now the cost of the other areas, that was the most expensive one, about 601. And this field here, it's not too bad. Look, that's 214,000. Now we've got a large wood area there, that's 393. Then we got some smaller fields as well at 72, but it looks like you can actually own the whole map as well, so you should be able to do any modification if you want to. Like those bits 357, that field 261, because I was surprised that was more than that one. Then we move on down and we got Mary's farm down the bottom there, so that these sell points and the points of interest are dotted all the way around the map. They really are. Quite a few fields, and they are large size fields, decent size, they really are. And then we move on down to this way and we've got all the shop area and a few of the other sell points which we'll go through. So overall it's pretty big map. There's a lot of tracks going off to little areas here and there, and there's plenty of roads. So going into the prices on the sell points, and you can see we've got all the sell points here, from the barn to Denton Bakery, Goldcrest, Pacific Grain, Gomez Ridge Acres, Maple Hill, Mary's Farm, Sawmill Spinnery, and Wright Agro Coziness. Okay. Now biogas, awesome. Look at that. It's 900 on the silage and 900 on the manure, so it's a easy money map. You're going to make money straight away if you're into your biogas. And then we go over the prices. Everything's on normal at the moment. Let's just double check that. Yeah, it is. It's all in normal. And the prices, they're not brilliant, but they're not bad at all. You know, we got soybeans there at the £1,500 mark, which yeah, loving that. And then where was the wool? And yeah, there's the wool, 1,238, and cotton at 625. And I did notice there's no egg sell point there, which is a bit strange. You don't get any animals built in at all, so yeah, bit unsure on that one then. So I haven't found anywhere to sell eggs, so it appears, well, then again, you can put a sell point of your own. So that's the map general overview, and then we go quickly into the garage, and we start off with the Fiat 13 DT, and then we got two 7210 cases, and then we have the TX32. We have an old school pickup with the Strikeman trailer, and then the header to go with the TX32, and a cultivator, seeder, and a couple of weights, and the slot count 386. So if we delete all those, we get 254 on the slot count, which is pretty awesome. Now that's not pretty. That's pretty good. It's always nice to have low slots because you can do with what you want. Now there, you can see there's no other placeables in here, but there's a lot of storage sheds dotted around, which was the case in Goldcrest Valley FS19. So let's put the little map on, and you can see where we are. We're right in the middle now, and coming over, we got. These are the sort of sheds which are available. They are open, but they are storage. Now, this used to be the workshop trigger, and it doesn't look like there's a trigger there. I haven't actually tried that, actually. Let's have a quick look. Because that, to me, looks like workshop, but there is no trigger there. So it's just a shed, isn't it? Yes. Typical. Anyhow, moving on. May as well leave that car there, we don't really need that. We have a lime station just there, and then we have more storage. Coming round to the main house, and I was a bit gutted about this house because it's not a sleeping house, it's not a farmhouse, and look at the size of it, it's absolutely huge. It's a fair old size, fair play. And then we come round to the front door, but you can't sleep here because it doesn't come up. You haven't got a farmhouse, which is a bit of a shame. And we can't even get to our tomatoes. But you do start off owning this bit of land anyway, so you do own all of this. Now down here, I thought, oh, it's a nice little underground garage. No, it's not. We can't get in there. Maybe on PC, I don't know. So there's our Fiat just sat there, and then it's all set up with the combine ready to go on new farmer mode. And then we got a cultivator sat over in the field. More storage over that way. You can see there's storage everywhere. There is, especially if you want to store your equipment near your fields. So let's go up to the barn now. So at the moment we do currently own these fields over to the right hand side and behind us, which is exactly the same in FS19. And the lighting on it looks pretty good. When I first started off, it was pretty bright first thing. I think it's 8 o'clock we start. Now here's the barn sell point. So we got you can see we got the chevrons. If I don't just drive past them, there they go. So we can see that is actually it there. And then we have our farm silo drop off, which is just there. Now they seem to have quite large ramps on them, and then fill it up just there. Now we do have a lot more. You can see all those tracks going over, all those roads. They weren't in FS19, but we got them in here now. Now I think we will head up towards Pacific Grain first. So let's spin it around because we need to get out on the main road. And swing it left, and we head up this way. Bit of tail end slide there, that's what we like. And then we head up the road past the farm. Now we've got the train track, and there's a nice little railway bridge going across, and there's a train on queue. I did have that stopped to show you that, but never mind. Now going off road as well, you've got to be careful, well, especially if you're in the Lizard where it is quite bumpy. We've got quite a few of these buildings dotted around everywhere, and lots of tree areas, but they are, you can see they're just in nice clumps. And then we've got all these smaller trees. We do have a nursery, we get to that on the other end of the map tour. So the first one we have is the Goldcrest Pacific Grain, and oh yeah, we don't want to drive into that. I don't think something's come out properly there, but you can get up there. It's not that much of a ramp, is it? No. I thought I was going to get stuck then. Anyhow, that's Goldcrest Pacific Grain. And then we have got water over there. I haven't checked if you can get water out there, but we haven't had any issues on FS19 anyhow. So looking over, you got the trees on the surrounding, because we're at the, well, that top bit there is one of the large tree areas. There's loads of money to be made up there. and then we head our way up to the railroad silo east, which is just here. Now this is for storing, it is a silo basically, so you can fill up your trains from your fields and then you can fill them up here. So you can drop it off, there's a train, that nearly had me. So you stop there, drop it off, job's a good one. Then go into over this way and we have the ramp to drop it off if you want to do it by road. And then we have the fill spout, I was looking up, it's over here. Fill spout for it just there. So I'm not sure how much capacity this is held, because obviously I could be there with 1 million odd litres, but it used to be, I'm sure it was 1 million litres. Let me know in the comments if you've filled it up and you know how much it is, because I'd love to know how much it is, because I probably won't get around to doing it. Right, so we need to head back up this way. No we don't, we want to go to Biogas first and then we'll come back to this way. Right, so up here on the left hand side is where I used to have, I've actually got a couple of my first videos, and I had the animals were set up just there, so it's a little bit different now. And then we come down to Biogas, and what do I love about this? It hasn't got a bloody fence. So if you want to drive in, you can. You want to alter any of the roads, because the main road, I'll show you it going out. There it is, just over there. So we have these 5 bunkers, and they're huge. You're going to get a hell of a lot in them. We got a couple of buildings tucked away, and the digestate used to be there, I'm sure it was. So our fill point, now check this out, and it does work. We'll sell it in a minute and see if we get some money. So that's the tip point for it there. So you do just tip it on the deck and jobs are good un. So we go round, and this is the digestate, which, well, I had to get it going to see if it worked, because I couldn't find the trigger. It wasn't very prominent. So if you come there, it won't trigger. You have to bring it into here and then it trigger digestate, just like that. Good money at Biogas at the 900 on the 1,000 litre. There's a car. I was thinking, where's my bloody car gone? You're gonna make good money here, especially on the manure as well, where you get 900 on that. So can't be bad, can it? Really can't. Right, now we will head our way back the way we came, because I've got to take you up this bit of a hill climb, because I love the terrain of this map. You can see we're going up the hill now, and you can see it's quite bumpy. It needs a lot of flattening out really. And there is, you can see over at the top there, we've got the viewpoints. There's quite a few of those scattered around. But you can see right the way across the map, and that is what I love. It doesn't feel so enclosed, and well, it's a big map anyhow. Right, so we want to head our way up this way and see all these fields. They're pretty flat the way it's laid out. And then we go into the fuel station, or the gas station, or the petrol station, whatever you want to call it. There it is there. A couple of there's a house on the back there with a little barbecue. There's quite a few of these barbecue areas dotted around. So we head our way down this way now. Whoa, and I'm losing the plot. And we come across some traffic, and they are quite slow moving. And we head our way up this hill. Now this is a bit of a hill climb up this one. Pretty cool. Whoa. That's the way. Keep it on the road. Right, we just stop here, and this is the water pumping station, which was in FS19, Goldcrest Valley. And you see we've got a nice little view out over the horizon, down into the valley bit, with biogas just over there. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? And then we got these pipes pumping the water up. And going off that way, it takes you up to the next field. And I'll tell you what, we will head that way, because that is where the next buy point is. Sell point, buy point. It's a sell point, a selling station. Right, another nice size field, pretty flat. You've got a little bit of an incline on it, but you're not going to struggle with as long as you've got the horsepower for that one. And then we're coming down to Right Agri. Whoa. And I thought they bloody spelt it wrong, because you see it on the map, and where we gone at the top there, it says Right Agri Cousiness, and you're like, hey, what? I thought it was business, agri, Right Agri business. God, I'm mincing my words tonight. So that is the drop off for it. Now I did see this here, and I thought, is that a slurry buy point? Right, well I checked that, and I don't know what that is there. I thought, they might actually buy it, or it's a sell point, but no. So don't know what the crack is with that. So we now need to head our way downhill. Oh, and look at this hill climb here. It's awesome. Goes all the way down here. Pretty cool. Over the bridge down to the sawmill. Pretty extensive, large sawmill, as was in Goldcrest Valley for FS17. And you see, pretty big area. There's still enough areas though, if you want to do anything down here, you can do. And then we have the wood sell point just there, and then the wood chips are right round the back, just here. Right, onward. So next on the agenda is the Maple Field Mill. And what are these little buildings? I didn't notice these. There's quite a few different bits and bobs dotted around. Yeah, there was the mill down there. Right, let's do a shortcut just down over here on the right hand side. And this building, it's all FS17, really is. Missed the sign. That's it, the Goldcrest Northern Lodge. I just couldn't think, what was it called? And then there's a massive sign there. Right, so here we have the Maplefield Mill, and a drop off for it there. Now I haven't checked to see if you can sell this off the train, or you've got to sell it with the train, because unless there was another drop point out the back, no, there wasn't. So we should have checked that. Let me know if you have sold any at this location by road, because obviously you can with the train, but not sure if you can. A lot of time they'll have two, where you'll have one on the track and then one around the back or on the road or something. So that's the Maplefield Mill. Then we head our way down. And we go down to the railroad silo west. So this is the one on the other side of the map, left hand side. Whoa, and I'm on the wrong side of the road, so we should be on the right. And pretty nice, all these houses around here. And then we turn down into the railroad silo. And obviously we can drop this one, same as the other one, you can drop it off in there to store it. So it's not a sell point, this is just for storage, for those who don't know. If you come here trying to sell it and think, oh, it's not giving me any money, because it's storing it. And the same as the other one, the drop point is just there. And it just so happens the train is here, so let's just jump on the train. Right then, that's the trains done. And now we're going to head down. I think we will go down to the Gomez Ridge Acres, which is right down there. But well, not right down, but it is down the bottom. We're not far away. Whoa, keep it on the road. Keep it on the right. Put that map back on so we see what's going on. And basically the sell point is up to the right on the top of the hill there. And let's do a shortcut. I should have just gone this way. Anyhow, more storage sheds. Like I said, we've got loads of these dotted around, which always helps. Bit of a power slide up the hill. Lovely. And you noticed all of these are actually, they got the signs there. Gomez Ridge Acres. Awesome. Now I head away over, we'll do a shortcut across to the shop. And you see all these fields, they're not flat, there's a little bit of terrain there. And I always manage to find a tree. Right, so we're coming into the back end of the shop here, and we have a cash point just there. Does anyone use the cash point? What do you need cash for? And then our shop point buy-in just there. No, that was repair actually. What am I on about? Buy-ins over the other side. There we go. There's a repair for that, customization, and then your shop actually buying that is just there. And this takes me back. Looks awesome. Morgan's Massive Motors. It's like going back in time. Goldcrest Arcade. Cool. So that's the shop area with the, so that is the only place you can customize any vehicles at the moment, because you haven't got a trigger anywhere else. Well, unless you put a mod down. So next one we go down to the spinnery. Actually, I've lost where the spinnery was. It's just down. Right, we'll come back to that. Let's just go to Denton bakery. So it does annoy me at times where stuff isn't that clear. Or is it over here? There it is. I was thinking, well, it's not there. It doesn't look like it was there. It just totally slipped my mind where the hell this was. Golden Yarn Spinnery. And we got loads of basketball hoops everywhere. And there's a couple of balls dotted around. Do you want to have a play? Right, now we'll head our way down to the Denton bakery, and we also have another fuel station. So that is the spinnery just there, and then we have the fuel station. Now another large shed. There's about three of those large sheds dotted around. So there's a fuel station there, and we got a diner just across the way there. So what do you think of Goldcrest Valley? I think it's a pretty nice map. Was before and it is now. They've done a bloody good job, fair play. Right, we're going to head our way down across this way. Because where's the storage sheds gone? That was down this way. Yeah, we got that large one just over there on the left hand side, and then going down here we have some more. Another one just there, another one further down, and then we've got this little wooded area. You got the top here. But the terrain is all over the place. Love it. Right, let's head our way down towards Mary's farm and the animal dealer. And all these fields, they are huge. You're going to get a lot of crop off this. Right, let's get up there. There's the other storage shelter, and then we head our way up the hill. And we have more storage. And then the animal dealer. So buy point just there. Emerson's Livestock Market. Classic. We can't buy anything because we haven't got any farms or anything. Farms, we haven't got any pasture, any animals. No animals are built in. And here we have Mera's farm. Now this looks pretty cool. Done a bit of work on this one. Bit of an old house there. And then we have got a manure. I didn't spot that earlier. Now was this a buy or a sell? I think it was a sell, wasn't it? Mera's farm. This thing, the lighting does get a bit pants if you're in the wrong area, but yeah, we're right behind the sun at the moment. That's what that is. Now there's quite a few other places to see around here where there is quite a lot. Like we have got a little bit of a tree nursery, and yeah, there is. Overall, I love this map. Always did. Spent a lot of hours on this map at the start of FS19, really did. Righto, well that's it for Goldcrest Valley Map Tour for Farming Simulator 19, or FS19 Goldcrest Valley, however you want to say it. I hope you've enjoyed this quick look of what the map looks like, and if you did enjoy the episode, then don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you are new to the channel, then where have you been? I've got plenty of videos to get out there, so go and have a look. And if you like what you see, why not hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.